Hello everybody and welcome to another Transformers review. In today's video I'm taking a look at the latest offering from Threezero. This is part of their Transformers Bumblebee Deluxe line. This is the Deluxe Scale Optimus Prime. Quick look around the box, we see the Autobot insignia, Threezero at the bottom there, and this is not a toy. Obviously these were 3A. 3A is kind of now disbanded and just gone over to the Threezero side of things. So they're going to keep what they're doing. I believe it's just Ashley that's left, and we do get a window box where we can see Prime on the inside there, and then we've got Prime in there as well. This guy is fabulous. And here we have him out of his plastic prison, and Prime is gorgeous. What a fabulous looking figure. He's actually incredibly heavy as well. He's weighing down my turntable. It's got fresh batteries in there, and he's still weighing it down, but he looks sensational. He actually puts Bumblebee to shame. I really enjoyed the Bumblebee figure. I love how it looks, but Prime just leaps and bounds ahead of Bumblebee. This is an extremely exciting piece to have in hand. Now we all know there's already like the bootleg versions of the Studio Series Prime. Yes, this 3A or Threezero piece does not transform, but this is leaps and bounds better than anything we've had to date. The levels of detailing are absolutely exceptional. Yes, you're paying for it. Now this is a high-end piece, an adult collectible, but my goodness me, if you have the Bumblebee, I really don't think you're going to be able to pass up on this Prime. He is a sensational piece. Getting up close and personal, just look at the levels of detailing on this. We do have a button on the head, which we can press to light up Prime's eyes. It's AG13s that slot on the inside there. I've actually bodged mine. I didn't have any 13s, so I had some AG 10s stuck in there, and then there's another small battery just filled the gap with it, but it seems to work. So but I absolutely adore how this Prime looks. Now he does come with a plethora of accessories, much like Bumblebee did. First off, we get his display stand. I'm not really one to display these figures on their stands because he's a robust, sturdy figure. He doesn't necessarily need a stand, but the option is always there. As standard, he comes with two clenched fists out of the box. These are just ball mounted, really nice and easy to switch those out. We also get two of these open palm hands as well. Love the levels of detailing. We get kind of a palm strike, full on spread finger job, and then we get the trigger finger for both hands as well, which is what I've already placed in his right hand, and he's got the kind of open palm to hold his rifle. That is sensational. There's so much articulation to this Prime as well. I'm just I don't know, are 3A still doing the large scale figures? Because if they are, I may have to save and get this Prime in that as well, because he is a gorgeous piece. It's like a definitive version of Prime, isn't he? It's everything we liked from when we were a kid, kind of brought through into the 21st century. And Travis Knight done a fantastic job with these, didn't he? Kind of hidden all of those nostalgia buttons. Here we have Prime with Bumblebee. Now obviously the scaling for these is spot on, but it's very different to what we got with all the Michael Bay scales. They've really mixed it up a bit, and yes, my Bumblebee is still missing his chest piece, but as I bought mine through Show Z, you actually, here with a reputable retailer, you get your warranty sheets. So basically, if you're going to buy your Threezero or 3A figures, make sure you get them through a store. Like this particular piece came directly from the Threezero Hong Kong store. But if you fill out your warranty sheet, you then have the option to get said part replaced. So I need to fill out my warranty sheet for Bumblebee and see if I can get an additional, just the ball mount here, applied a little bit too much pressure when I was moving it, and it's just sheared off here. I could probably glue it, but I thought I'd just ask them first anyway. Some alternative figures for the scale comparison. Here we have the Black Bumblebee, the MPMB, and we have the Studio Series Prime. Prime, as far as Studio Series figures, was good, but it just didn't have that humanoid look that Threezero have managed to capture. That's beautiful as this figure is. Let's just take a look at some of that closer detailing. It just really does ring incredibly true, doesn't it? Really solid figures though. We've got the rubber tires on there, big huge bases for feet. I love those big thick thighs, and we've got some nice hip skirts to the front and to the rear. All of that electronic detailing on the back there. Now let's just remove his gun so we can check out the full range of his articulation. There's a lots of kind of flex to these hands as well. They're made of firm rubber, but there's definitely enough there, so there's no worry about breaking. As far as the head goes, look, we can go up and down, and we also have that neck pivoting joint as well, so we can get some crazy head tilting action. He can look up at the Seekers coming down, or he can look down to Bumblebee. We have a lovely butterfly joint on these shoulders here. They can come up and around. We have loads of motion on these. It's actually on two separate hinges, both the smokestacks and the arm, which allows us to get a really nice outwards range. We get upper bicep cut there. Get not one, but two bends on that elbow. We've got full rotation on these wrists, as well as a pivot left and right. Just love what a wide stance we can get on those shoulders there. We do have really nice upper torso motion, and as we move that torso, we've got some nice detailing hidden away from sight. We do have forwards and backwards motion as well. We look at that. As far and as abdominal crunch goes, that is pretty darn impressive. Rotation at the waist as well. We do have these hip skirts that are really nicely balanced to the side there. We have these at the front as well as at the rear. The legs themselves, they can drop forwards and backwards on a sliding hinge, which really helps when you want to bring the legs forward for a crouching stand, but we can also bring the legs out to the side. There's also pushing on this hinge, keeping it inwards. We can bring the legs forwards and bring the legs backwards, but like I said, we can bring that really far forward so we can get the leg all the way back or all the way up. So really nice high thigh. There is an upper thigh rotation in that ball socket as well. There's a bend on the knee, and much like you would expect from Threezero, things move. We have kind of piston movements, kind of retaining that mechanical vibe to Prime. And then coming down to the legs, we have some up and down there. We have this motion on the feet, and we can also bring these out. Just look how this section here all moves as well. Exceptional. We've got the leg bending forwards and to the side. We've got the toe section coming upwards, and we've got that hip really kind of bending forwards, bit of a crotch thrust going on there, and I've got his signaling fingers going on there as well. They've done a remarkable job. He just looks phenomenal, doesn't he? He's very, very natural. He's a big chunky monkey, and probably the highlight figure that I've had from 3A or Threezero. Even better, some of the old Dark of the Moon stuff. Really enjoying what they're doing, especially with this deluxe range. They've kept the amazing levels of detailing, made them more affordable, and they fit in people's collections. People now have space to display these fully articulated statues. Now we're still going to have those people that say these aren't Transformers, they don't transform, etc. Okay, yep, you are 100% right. That's why there are other options out there. We have the likes of the Wei Zhang or the Black Mamba versions, or we have the likes of the up-and-coming Toy World versions. But if you want one that's show accurate, probably the most accurate version you are going to get, and you want it to scale perfectly with your Bumblebee, then this is definitely the figure for you. Now need to look at getting Blitzwing. I believe Blitzwing is actually out this week, I think. So I'll have to look at trying to get a hold of him as well. So I now need some Decepticons and have to get that Bumblebee fixed. But until then, I hope you found this video useful. If you have, feel free to give it a big thumbs up, share, and of course subscribe. I'll try and include a gallery. If not at the end of this video, then at least up over on Flickr. And until next time, myself and Prime, thank you all very much for watching. Goodbye. Yeah.